odds are the 6 quarterbacks taken in this past draft class, 4 or 5 of them are probably going to bust and be on new teams in 3 years. And if 2 of them hit, that is a massive success, because that's just where we're at right now in the quarterback market in 2024. It's a massive crapshoot. Episode 40, episode 39, posted yesterday. Quick one. Wanted to do another quick one today because I banged that out, posted it, and I had another idea in mind that I kind of just wanted to get out, and that is the reality of the first round quarterback. I went back to 2016. I'm just going to list these guys off real quick: Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, Paxton Lynch, Mitch Trubisky, Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, Dwayne Haskins, RIP, Joe Burrow, Tua, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Kenny Pickett, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson. Why do I say all of that? Well, there's just a few things that I wanted to highlight. Was how many total teams have these quarterbacks played for since 2016? And some of these, like 2020 seems to be like a very good draft class. 2018 is a good draft class as well. But right now, so that's a total of 27 first round quarterbacks taken since 2016. Out of those 27 players, 48 total teams that those guys have played for, and 14 out of the 27 has played for just one team. And obviously, I think some of these numbers could be a little skewed just because some of these more recent guys like Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, obviously they're going to still be on the same team. But I mean, Kenny Pickett from 2022 is already on his second team. Anyway, next, I searched up how many playoff wins do these guys have back to 2016. And their playoff record is 39-31. Let's take Mahomes out of this because Mahomes is 15-3 in the playoffs. That is 24-28 under 500. So you're telling me that since 2016, take Mahomes out of the equation, you're getting these guys in the building and half of them aren't really producing. There's some all-time bad misses in some of these classes. 2016, Paxton Lynch. Paxton Lynch didn't even get an opportunity to play for a second team. I think he was on the Seahawks for a practice squad one season, but just the Denver Broncos on an active roster. 2017, Mitch Trubisky has one playoff win, but if you look at that class, he went number 2 overall. Patrick Mahomes went 12. Brutal look. 2018, Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen. Man, I really love Sam Darnold, like the guy, but wasn't what he was hyped up to be as a number 2 overall pick. Josh Rosen, all-time bad miss that even the next season he was already off the team and they drafted Kyler Murray. 2019, Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, Dwayne Haskins. Like I said, RIP to Dwayne Haskins. Daniel Jones is on his second contract. Kyler Murray's on his second contract. I think that we're starting to feel a little bit more pressure that Daniel Jones isn't going to be on the team anymore. 2020, all-time great quarterback class. This is honestly so far out of normality that it's kind of hard to compare it to anything else. Joe Burrow on his second contract. Tua is looking for a second contract. I think he'll probably get it with the Dolphins. Justin Herbert, obviously on the second contract, and Jordan Love is on the second contract and probably going to be the quarterback in Green Bay for a long period of time. 2021, all-time bad draft class. T-Law, the only one that has a playoff win. People are up and down on him. I mean, if you come back in the playoffs of 27-3, get that playoff win. He started his career off with Urban Meyer, went 1-16. I think that he's going to be good long-term. He just needs to get into a proper groove. Trey Lance already declined his 5th-year option, already on the Cowboys. Did not work out with San Francisco. Justin Fields obviously just traded to the Steelers, and then Mac Jones, all-time downfall. I mean, that guy is bad. And then Zach Wilson, which we watch Zach Wilson play so much football, and it is brutal to watch. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is that the NFL draft clearly just happened. There were 5 quarterbacks taken: Caleb Williams, Michael Penix, Bo Nix. Why am I blanking right now? Bo Nix, Michael Penix, Caleb Williams. Do I have to really search this up right now because I'm blanking? Yeah, I am. Sorry. Let me take a look here. See, we don't edit this shit out because no reason to. Okay, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix, and J.J. McCarthy, and Bo Nix. Excuse me. 6 quarterbacks taken in this year's draft class. So what I'm trying to get at in this situation is that it's not going to be hyped up as what it could be. I mean, a lot of these quarterbacks taken in the first round, people see the talent in them, but I think as some people feel like some people even reached. Like, I feel like the Bo Nix pick was a big reach. I feel like the Michael Penix pick was a big reach. I feel like the J.J. McCarthy pick can even be seen as a big reach. You have to kind of take that into account when looking at the crapshoot that you see from the quarterback classes over the years, and kind of take that into account to this one coming up, where not all of these guys are going to hit. And I think that in a draft class like 2020, where 4 of them hit, like that is crazy. And I think some people probably would argue about Tua if he's a hit or not. I think he's good. I think he's competent, but that is, in my opinion, a win when you're getting a first round quarterback, because you can either have somebody like Tua who turns out to be really good, or you can have somebody like Zach Wilson or Trey Lance, who we watched Zach Wilson play a lot of football. He didn't stand a snowball's chance in hell. And then Trey Lance, who didn't really play any football, who never really even got an opportunity, where we see where he's at now. So I just wanted to kind of highlight those numbers of the first round quarterback, just based back to 2016. And it's kind of crazy to see who the most successful guys are. Jared Goff's probably the most successful, 5-4 in the playoffs. Mahomes, obviously the most successful out of the entire group, 15-3 in the playoffs, ton of Super Bowls. And then Josh Allen at 5-5 in the playoffs, who everybody universally really loves. And then probably the next most successful guy is Baker Mayfield at 2-2 in the playoffs, which is crazy to think about, because I think universally everybody's pretty down on Baker. So let's just remember that when we're viewing these quarterbacks coming in and having those high expectations for them, and kind of tampering them down, because in reality, they're probably not going to